precision of movements during piloting, a strong vestibular system, and the ability to control a drone even in strong gusts of wind. These are the requirements for UAV operators in, among 20 friends, the 122nd Separate Territorial Defense Brigade. That is why pilots regularly conduct training, and in addition, they test the latest models of Ukrainian-made drones. Our correspondents attended one of these training sessions.
According to the training scenario, with the help of a group of UAV operators, the infantry is to capture enemy positions. First, a drone bomber heads to the trenches and drops bombs, so to speak, clearing the location. The assault group instantly captures the positions and eliminates the enemy. In this, the infantry is assisted by operators of ground UAVs of the Mangal type. Such drones perform remote mining or are used as kamikaze.
A kamikaze drone carries 2 anti-tank mines, for instance. And it approaches a position in a well-fortified bunker, for example. And by remotely activating the fuse, it detonates and destroys the intended target.
Meanwhile, the enemy counterattacks with vehicles. Passenger cars fulfill this role. Drone operators once again come to the aid of the soldiers. FPV, kamikaze, and bombers leave the enemy no chance. In this way, pilots practice maneuvers with UAVs targeting the objective.
Before entering, we definitely check our surroundings to see if anything is obstructing us. Perhaps they are setting up nets. Nets are already not much of a novelty for everyone because our enemy actively uses them. And to avoid using the drone in vain, we conduct reconnaissance with the drone itself to determine from which side we can better approach the target. We flew up, examined from which side, from which angle it is better to approach. It approached the target and destroyed it.
These pilots have just returned from real battles a few days ago, but they continue training daily. In the 122nd Separate Territorial Defense Brigade, operators say they are honing their UAV piloting skills and strengthening their vestibular system.
Plus, as you can see, we don't have very good weather conditions because there's a strong wind and the equipment is being blown away. This is also a test. It won't always be clear, sunny, and windless weather.
Today, the fighters were also testing a new Ukrainian-made drone, the R-34. It's the younger brother of the legendary R-18. The bomber, designed with the challenges of modern warfare in mind, is capable of flying 20 kilometers and carrying a payload of 15 kilograms.
Thirdly, a major advantage is its ability to operate where there is very dense electronic warfare. We understand that electronic warfare is the main enemy for a drone. In the air, because if you don't have the ability to control the drone and you can't get quality navigation, you essentially cannot complete the mission.
Additionally, they studied samples of other domestic systems. For example, these drones, except for the cameras, are made entirely from Ukrainian components.
This means that we have independence from foreign components, which, for one reason or another, may not arrive in Ukraine, but the front will still receive drones. It is very important to understand that we will have weapons in any case.
James, a citizen of Sweden, is observing the training with interest. He has been in the brigade for 2 months in the position of a UAV operator. He believes that Ukraine is currently the place where military personnel from different countries can gain unique combat experience to counter Russian aggression.
Yes, of course. Because all these drone wars have developed right here in Ukraine. And if you compare it with NATO countries, it's a huge technological progress. So war is one thing, but its evolution into a form of drone confrontation. This is, so to speak, the tip of the spear.
The brigade commander says the enemy is constantly evolving, so we need to act proactively. That's why Gaslow 120, we are now fighting, not with people, but with modern technologies, because innovation saved the lives of soldiers and increased the effectiveness of combat operations.
I think this is our future. The future, cutting-edge technologies mainly, with the use of artificial intelligence, with functions of identification, capture, targeting. Units that are engaged in this direction constantly study, find them, communicate with manufacturers continuously, invite them, train. We learn and we use them.
Andriy Anastasov, Ihor Mikhonoshin. Details on the Intermarathon TV channel. Unified News.